You fucked us.
Hey, wanna start?
You fucked us, Pablito.
Whoa! No spoilers. No spoilers, please. Holy shit.
Super spoilers.
Si Cuca. Do what you've done, Cuca.
Natawa sa mga pangalan nila eh.
Ano nga yung full name ni Cuca? Cuca... I forgot the Spanish name for cockroach. Pero Cuca kasi yun. Ang kulit pa na eh. Parang nabaril na siya. Parang i-execute na siya. Parang, no, señor. Tapos biglang pinaputok. Parang headshot. Tapos biglang pinaputok pa ulit sa tiyan. Ano mo, Escobar? It's cold-blooded.
Damn it. Di mo hanap pangalan na.
Actually, I'm just gonna search Cuca sa Narcos. Ayun, si ano. Crap. Ano pa pangalan niya? Forgot.
Yan. And then the, what the fuck? Cuca.
You wanna start with the it's?
No. We're finding this name. Tayo na, sino yun?
Is it cocaine?
Connie? Tayo na to kay Poison eh. Tangin na itsura.
Poison?
Si Poison.
Oh shit.
Hindi.
Poison?
Nita mo siya
What?
dun sa ano. First episode, dun na siya.
Poison?
Yeah, siya yung parang... Well, not right hand. Yung parang...
Si Carlos? Yung nakamullet na American...
Parang lahat sila nakamullet.
God, yung mullet game nung parang pilot nila.
Ay, hindi. Iba yun. Pero gagi laugh trip lang yun.
Ay, ba? Pero gagi. Kulit eh. Parang nakamullet tapos naka-denim vest, denim jeans. Ay, no. Sobrang 80s ang po siya.
Basta nga eh.
Damn. A real man. He's a real gringo.
Gringo. Sino dito si Cockroach? God damn it.
Well, yung full name ni Cockroach is Mateo Moreno, pero yung Cockroach na name kasi I don't know how you pronounce it in Spanish. Oh god, I just saw a YouTube clip of a YouTube clip named Pablo Escobar, his favorite song. I think I know what this is. Oh man, I love the show.
Kumanta na lang sila eh.
Pinaulat, pina-encore. Tapos sinasabayan na. Sobrang Pilipino.
Pinoys.
Well, let's start with the nits.
Luis Guzman.
I resign. Yes, Luis Guzman.
Oh god.
Fuck. You know what? I-translate Google ko na lang para makita natin.
Pangalan dito, La Cucaracha.
Baka nga yung Cucaracha nga.
Cucaracha. The cockroach yung ibig sabihin.
Oo nga, ay, Cucaracha. Oh, tama, Cucaracha nga. It's Cucaracha. Kasi Cuca, yung short name, di ba? It is Cuca. Or Cucaracha ba yun? No, this is different. Oh wait, tama, Cucaracha rin eh.
Cucaracha.
Ay, hindi.
The Lion.
Oh, fuck. Fucking...
The Lion.
Gagis.
Ay, siya yun eh. Siya yun, di ba? Siya yun.
Hindi.
Hindi siya yung...
Iba yun. Si The Lion yung parang... Oh god, we're already discussing it about fucking Marcos. I gotta start this shit. It's September 12, 2016. You're listening to Old Gentlefriends 29. My name is Migs.
And I'm a male.
What's up, man?
What up?
Oh god.
The Lion.
All this Narcos talk is really good. So yeah, I mean, how like, when did you start watching Narcos? By the way, because I just started watching it yesterday.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
started watching it early last week.
Oh, last week.
Yeah.
Not
So
the
I'm not.
day that it was launched in Netflix.
Oh, nah, man. Nah. But I heard so many things about it, and I just haven't had the
me
time
too.
to like. It's weird. It's like one of those things where you. I mean, it's the same thing as Breaking Bad. I hadn't really seen the show until it was
Oh.
like 3 seasons in or something.
Yeah, you mean like it's already under your radar, but you don't have any time to actually watch it.
Yeah, or I saw like an episode or two, and then it didn't feel like the right show that I felt like watching. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah,
You know
I
what I'm
have
saying?
I have those series or shows that I got the same feeling about it. Like, I think when Narcos was out in Netflix, I think it was at the same time that How to Make a Murderer appeared in that site.
Mm-hmm.
And my friends and
You
most
watched
of
that one instead.
Yeah, I watched that one instead because it's really interesting, and I forgot about Narcos after that because I ended up my free trial subscription for Netflix at that time. Yeah, because after that I think there's season 2 of Daredevil. That one I also watched,
Oh, that's true.
and that's
And then shortly
also
after Jessica Jones.
yeah, and that's also the time that I was trying to finish up my Breaking Bad stuff. You know, like I think I was like in season 4 during that time, and I was watching Making a Murderer or something. So yeah, this is like the month which I started trying to watch Narcos for a couple of episodes until I got hooked, man.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
damn,
same
I'm-
here. Like when I started watching it, I like actually just sat down and watched the first episode. I was like, damn, I really like
Yeah.
this show.
I just finished watching this second episode, so there really isn't that much progress on the story yet.
Yeah, for
Although
the
I
most
know,
part, that's a lot of still setups and
yeah,
kind of
it's
getting
mostly
you caught
about
up.
how Pablo Escobar started his
His-
doing his
No,
thing.
this is like early days. Yeah, his early days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, if you guys don't know what Narcos is, it is a Netflix show which, takes on the infamous drug lord Pablo Escobar's life in a very dramatized approach. I think that's the right one.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
it's told largely, from different points of view, mostly by this character, this DEA agent.
Steve Murphy.
Yeah, and he's usually the narrator of the show, or I don't know if he changed mid
No.
season.
He's
so he is the narrator.
he's narrating, the story of, Pablo Escobar and like his accounts on, several occasions, like, oh, like without spoiling anything, like we did this and that, and like he's telling you, it's from like his perspective, and at the same time like the stuff that he hears like from the news and stuff, so it's like him
Yeah.
kind of giving his accounts on things.
So yeah.
Actually,
so,
I just checked, and I'm at let's see, episode 8 of the first
Oh,
season.
really?
So, yeah,
Wow. So, like, from someone who just started watching like the first 2 episodes, how big is the jump from being tame to balls out ridiculous when it comes to what's happening in the show? Like, what episode will it reach? I mean, what episode does it come to that kind of crazy?
let's put it this way: I think for the show, I would compare it the most to Breaking Bad, because you know how Breaking Bad always has that long rise,
Mhm.
like just slow setting up stuff that's about to happen, and then it
something
drops. It just
slaps
happens so quickly, and then it slows down again, and then it rises back up. And that's kind of like the same pacing as Narcos. So even like 8 episodes in, it's already done that like once or twice.
That's interesting. But I
Yeah.
do
like every episode is very full. It's very rich.
Because I do have a friend who told me that, because I also asked that question to them. You know that. So now that you watch Narcos, which one's kind of better? And I compared it to Breaking Bad, and she said that it's really apples to oranges, and it's its own type of monster.
Yeah,
as
I
is
agree.
Breaking
I agree
Bad.
with that sentiment.
So
But
I think
they're similar in a way, but different. It's different.
now I think about it, like since there is a narrator that's been consistent in each episode, would it be probable to compare it to True Detective or another crime drama serial, as opposed to comparing it to
Maybe.
Breaking Bad?
Maybe, but I did hear one of my coworkers say that if you wanted to compare a show to serial, it's actually not Narcos. There's a show on HBO. Shows. Let me see. What was the title? I think it was like the night of. That was the title.
The Night of.
The Night of.
That sounds.
Yeah, she told me. Yeah, it's fairly new. Yeah, she was telling me about it, and she said the way that she described it, she literally said, "If you like cereal, this is like that show, that show."
That's cool.
I was like, oh. And actually, one of my other coworkers says he actually really really likes the show over like anything else he's watching right now. So I was like, oh
wow,
damn.
that's something I have to also look at.
Yeah, I'm gonna look.
It's having a 95% at Rotten Tomatoes. That's crazy.
Yep.
Yeah. What about back to Narcos? Like,
back to Narcos.
Like, what do they compare Narcos to? As comparing it to another TV series, or they don't have anything. Like, it is a different, a unique thing to them.
I wouldn't say it's unique. You know what I mean?
Because the only reason why I kind of compared it to Breaking Bad is because it involves drugs. Like, both of these shows involves drug trafficking and
Oh.
yeah, drugs.
Oh, I didn't.
The
I didn't really make that. Like obviously, like literally, you see it and it's like about drugs and stuff. But I feel like I was comparing it to Breaking Bad in terms of like
the character arcs. Of Walter White
in some way
Pablo Escobar.
in a way it's kind of like a tonality thing too, where it's like you're
definitely
following his life and his his
like
a little bit his development.
Tonally, they can be compared, like the style of the narration.
Yeah,
like,
style of narration
from being very
pacing.
steady. Yeah, from being very steady to just dropping the mic out of the the reach of anyone involved, and just watching all of the characters being tossed around in the story.
Yeah, well, it's because what's interesting is if you were to compare it to Breaking Bad, I don't think I can compare it like 100% yet, because for Breaking Bad, one of the biggest things that I noticed was just how the character of Walter White just changed, like while the show was running, it just changed like slowly, but you can see the change. Like he became like towards the end, he's just like ruthless.
He is Breaking
He's
Bad.
wild.
Literally.
Yeah, exactly. But for Narcos, I'm like 8 episodes in. I've seen Pablo kind of change, or you kind of get a little bit more in touch with his kind of like his hopes and dreams, like his aspirations, like what he actually wants to do. Like, for I don't know how far you've gotten, so I don't want to like spoil anything.
Yeah, just
but it's
kind of
like
mild spoilers.
Oh, okay, that's
but it's since it's based in, it's based from Pablo Escobar's life, so it's already there in the history books that he became very powerful and.
Yeah, he became rich. Like you can see this like all in the first episode. Like he like got rich. because of good old La Cucaracha.
You know what? Cuca would have been the Walter White of that series.
Yeah, I agree.
He's the cook.
He would have been. Yeah,
he's the cook, but you know.
If it had followed his life, maybe that's closer to Breaking Bad. But you know, I guess in a way it's kind of like it's almost like an autobiography narrative, a narrative autobiography almost.
A dramatized autobiography, I guess.
Yeah, exactly, of Pablo. But no, it's very interesting. Like once he starts revealing his ambitions, then it kind of like it gets to a point where he kind of, I guess in a way, shows his true colors, shows his fangs, and just kind of like takes over and just dominates. It's the rise. That's the first rise that you'll see.
Nice.
Because you know how
what
earlier
episode it is. That no. Okay, I'll not actually ask for what episode that will happen.
No, it's a gradual thing. Like gradually, you'll just see like it's like a transition from one thing to another. So like he expands and expands.
That's also the thing. Like I know it's gonna be very dumb comparing it to Breaking Bad, but just comparing the characters on how their journey for being in the end of the show or the season, like comparing Walter White to Pablo Escobar. Pablo is already established as being a really bad criminal, whereas Walter White is it's just a regular guy, a regular science teacher that
because of certain events
he gets fucked up in the ass by life, and he just tries to get lemons out of whatever thrown at him.
We're still only a few episodes in, I would say, because there's season 2 obviously, but as far as I've seen, Pablo doesn't have the same depth as Walter White did, like the whole, because I've seen the whole thing.
Oh yeah, me too, of course. Oh wait, you mean Narcos or Breaking Bad?
Oh, Breaking Bad.
Oh yeah, Breaking Bad's great. It's the best show. But best. I guess it's a different shit. It's a different type of monster. Yeah. But I'm like I am really excited and really entertained by the show. Like God, like you got Wagner Moura as Pablo Escobar, who's really selling the character well. And
he's got the stash going.
Yeah, he's got the stash going. He's got the music going. Oh God, that clip of that. We just found a YouTube clip of the episode 1 moment where he actually asked the singer in a bar to actually repeat the song because he likes it too much, and he sang with him. Like, my God, you gotta actually see that scene because it's very I don't know, Spanish or very. I know.
Yeah, it's very Spanish.
It's a bit Filipino, actually.
I remember that. That scene. I was like, oh God, that's awkward.
Actually, Wagner Moura kind of reminds me of Jack Black in Nacho Libre. It kind of looks like that part because of that stash. Yeah. Ignacio.
Oh, man.
But yeah, and there's other actors here. I was surprised that fucking Javi is actually portrayed by Pedro Pascal. I was, what the fuck is Dorner? Why is a Dormer doing here in this show? But yeah,
I know.
But even the DEA guy, like who's that Boyd Holbrook?
Boyd Holbrook. Yeah.
That guy
I actually thought that was for a second I thought it was Alexander Skarsgård or something.
Yeah. But yeah, he has a good voice, like a deep voice for narration. So I got hooked with that, with how he narrates it. And
but that stash though,
that porn stash.
Porn stash. Everyone's rocking the porn stash. Same as like Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, I think it's time to actually revive the porn stash.
The porn stash. They're bringing it
Thanks
back.
to Narcos. Yeah.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
it's coming back. You know what's interesting? Wagner Moura was also on Elysium.
Yeah, he was Spider, right?
Yeah.
Is he the hacker
He's
guy?
the tech
that-
guy. Yeah, he's the
Yeah,
tech guy or something.
He's the one who's helping
Yeah.
Matt Damon in this tech.
Yeah, get his the
Yeah.
gear and shit. It's like, oh shit, I didn't know that was him at first. I had to look it up.
Yeah.
I looked it up yesterday.
Oh really? Yeah.
Yeah,
When I
like
saw
literally
that,
fun
it's just,
facts.
wow. Yeah.
And he was
pretty
rocking
cool.
he was rocking like a goatee, I think, for Elysium.
Oh yeah,
I
that one
remember.
for Elysium. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely gonna watch it more, and of course once I'm done with season 1, I'll go straight to season 2 and just finish the damn thing. God, Netflix is really, really good at selling
Yeah, they're
binge watching as a as a habit.
I
Like,
think
they
they're
never
really
failed
hitting
doing
their
it.
stride. They're hitting their stride in
Yeah.
terms of, shows. Because it used to just be like, meh. I don't really
Yeah,
care so
like
much about
season
it.
1's already complete. I guess I just have to do this day by day. But suddenly you just found yourself finishing the whole
like-
thing in one sitting, and that's the Netflix effect. Yeah.
The Netflix way. That's great. That's great.
Yeah.
So
You got any more TV shows that you've watched or movies? I think you've already watched The Killing Joke, as what I've
I watched The
seen in
Killing
your Facebook.
Joke. Yeah, I saw it like 2 to 3 days ago, I think, maybe 4.
So
Dude, it was
like
awful.
from a scale of 1 to, I don't know, 10, how fucked up is the first 30 minutes of the animated movie?
Fucking garbage, man. It's garbage.
Well,
I was like watching. I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
yeah, but you gotta give the guys who made this some credit because
Nah.
they want to really,
Nah.
I don't know, extend the origin of Barbara, but fans
Nah.
didn't really expect that it's gonna be going in that direction, where in the end, Barbara and Batman will have bat sex on the rooftop because
Nah. I was like,
Batman
what the fuck?
saved Batgirl.
She have like a boner for Brucey.
I know.
like, what
it's
the
just,
fuck?
it is a weird
Yeah, it's weird.
twist
That's weird.
in the Barbara Gordon origin. Like, the reason why she chose to be Batgirl is because she wants to bone
She was
Batman.
fangirling. She was fangirling
Yeah, she was
over.
Ultra fangirling to Batman, and
Ultra
goddamn
fangirl.
Bruce being Bruce can't control
It's
his
too cool.
his bat boner.
the
So he
bat
decides
dong.
to kind of bat fuck. I'm sorry, but you get it.
you get it. This is what happens. Not
But yeah, it is
it's fucking
it is
awful.
weird.
You didn't care about the characters, like when they like sort of hinted on the Joker. I was like, man, I did not give a fuck when they introduced hinted on Joker. I did not at all.
Man, who voiced
And then
Joker
the
in this
whole,
one? Is it Mark Hamill again?
Mark Hamill.
Oh wow, that is a waste of time.
I was so disappointed. I was like, dude, you guys shouldn't have like brought in Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill for this. It was garbage.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, that was terrible.
Even for the finale where the Joker got Gordon into the roller coaster ride of, I know, horrors, like in the comic, it's not that good. Like how is the style of
not
the
at all.
animation? Like, did they do something like what fucking Zack Snyder did in 300 or Watchmen, where they do panel by panel recreations? Or is it a different type of direction that they're doing?
On some level, it was still sort of similar. I think the transitions from one panel to another was kind of ad-libbed, but the certain scenes were there, like the whole Barbara getting shot and all that stuff. Like it was there, so the
that's
iconic
good.
scenes were there, so you visually get to see it. But in terms
that's
of
good.
story and the content, dude, fucking butchered it. It was terrible.
Yeah, well,
Not
that's
even
the first 30 minutes. If you got that first 30 minutes, everything just went down the drain.
Man, it's everything snowballed. It's so bad.
I know, man.
Bad.
Like,
Because
I hope that.
I remember that carnival scene where Joker was trying to break Gordon. I remember
Yeah.
reading it in the comic books, and then I was
Yeah, me too. I read that.
I was
and
so.
It was
How would you describe it? I was so like into the story that I was
intense,
like,
I
just
guess.
honed in. Yeah, it was super intense. I felt really tense like reading it, but I couldn't stop reading through it. But like like it's able to tap into emotions that you're just like, man, this is so fucked up.
yeah.
But I'm watching the movie and it's like, dude, I could play on my phone if I wanted to. Like, it's that
Holy
bad.
crap. Wow. It's that uninteresting. In your
Yeah,
part.
it's so boring. It was so shitty. I'm like, what?
Man.
Yeah.
Oh well. Well, to the lighter side of things, you finally watched Secret Life of Pets, I guess.
Yep. Secret Life of Pets.
How was it, man?
I mean, it was okay for me. It was okay.
But I was right. I mean, it is basically a Toy Story movie.
Yeah, it's a watered down Toy Story movie, very cookie cutter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was like, oh, it was cute though. Like, it's exactly what it advertised itself to be.
Mm-hmm.
It's a cute, cute kids-ish movie. I mean, it's still okay to watch, you know what I mean? But I don't think I'd pay full prices to see it.
It's not that memorable, but if you watched it, it's okay.
Yeah,
And,
you're not gonna hate it. Not like Killing Joke, who I'm glad that I didn't go see in theaters now
Oh,
because
God,
that
thank God.
shit was garbage.
I didn't even know if they were gonna. It's like a direct-to-video, right? Or did they show The Killing Joke in theaters?
They showed it in some theaters.
Because that was a rip-off if that would happen.
Oh, they did. I know one of my former coworkers actually went out to see it. Like,
wow.
I think it was like a midnight release. They did a midnight release. He went to see it. He was like,
and he got the same reaction that it's just bullshit.
yeah, he was just like,
Oh,
I don't know
man,
what the
that's
fuck I was
awful.
watching.
Oh God, man.
Yeah, it was, man. I like, how some movies, I would just say, you know what, you should just go see it because you know, like, formulate your own opinion, that kind of thing, experience it for yourself. Killing Joke, nah, don't even watch it. I don't say that for a lot of movies, but there's certain movies that I'm like, you can be an exception. You don't need to be seen by other people. I'm sorry. Even in when they casted, like, they have a stellar cast. They have Conroy and Hamill.
Yeah, I mean, what could go wrong, right? I mean, whenever those two are involved in the Batman movie, it should be at least
like,
decent
normally,
enough.
Yeah, it's elevated. Nope.
Yeah. Well, that's what you get when you really messed up with someone's origin story.
Yep.
But anyway, back
Super
to
messed up.
Secret Life of Pets.
Secret Life
So
of Pets.
What's the best thing in the movie for you?
The voice actors.
Oh wow! So you don't feel that C.K. Lewis was kind of miscasted as the protagonist, or did he do well for the movie?
He was.
Like
I think the sub characters were like the ones doing it for me, like the ones who. Because I remember we did the cast, last cast, and you mentioned that Kevin Hart was playing Snowball. I was like, I couldn't unhear it or something.
Oh snap! So
Now,
what do you think about
cool.
Snowball? I mean,
Dude, Snowball's awesome.
I told you. So it's.
I love Snowball.
Yeah, I think that for me is the best part of the movie. Fucking Kevin Hart being a thug,
Really thug bunny who's like.
Yeah.
He's like the leader of the quote unquote the resistance, if you will.
Yeah, what do they call themselves? I forgot.
I think they were like, I forgot.
Yeah, but basically,
The ones who trying to like
pets.
fight their masters. Yeah.
They are
like,
abandoned
fight their
pets,
masters.
basically. God damn it! Like every time that he mentions Ricky, the the goose, fuck. It's like this funeral music that's like a military type funeral music keeps playing in the background. Like, something. No, Ricky, Ricky. Oh god.
Ricky. Rest in peace, Ricky.
Yeah. But oh god, like this is very funny. But I don't think you remembered me saying this to you in chat. Like,
What's
you
this?
remember Gidget, the white Pomeranian?
Gidget.
Yeah, the one who saved Max in the end. Like his
his boo. His
yeah,
boo.
his boo.
His one-sided
Yeah.
boo.
Yeah. So this
Okay.
guy, this puppy is voiced by Jenny Slate, the same actress who voiced
plays,
was this the one in Zootopia? He's the sheep secretary. But also he's
She's also Parks
Mona
and Rec.
Lisa. Yeah, Mona Lisa Saperstein. Who's fucking John Ralphio's sister. And I was like, when I saw this, I was like, what? Really? And then I thought to myself how he sounds like. And it's, oh god, oh ano, holy shit! And I rewatched some of the scenes in Zootopia and kind of rewatched also some clips of Parks and Rec. And this, oh god, that is
You hear
her.
it. You just can't
Jesus
unhear
Christ. Yeah, I can't unhear it. She is a very talented actress. Like, well, a very talented, probably voice actor. Like he has this raspy voice thing going on her.
Isn't she dating Captain America?
Really? I have no
right.
idea.
Jenny Slate dating.
I don't know. He has. If that's true, then oh god, John Ralphio's gonna fucking con Captain America.
Yeah. This was from like May 11, 2016. Jenny Slate is dating Chris Evans after split from husband.
Oh
Don't know
wow.
if it's true, but all right.
Well. Oh, Chris.
John Ralphio's gonna.
Chris, better watch out of this. I mean, better watch your ass. This is Mona Lisa Saperstein. Fucking first-rate grifter.
Oh man.
But yeah. So what else? I
But
guess.
speaking of Zootopia, I need to put
you
that
need
on
to watch
my.
that
I
thing.
need to watch that.
That is a better movie
Yeah.
than Secret Life. Although, yeah, I mean, Secret Life of Pets has its own quirks, but you know,
Yeah.
overall, as an overall movie, it's like Zootopia is more engaging, and it's
It's
its
full.
universe, its lore is more. What word is it? Like structured, more structured, or structured better than Secret Life of Pets, because you know, Secret Life of Pets is just a Toy Story movie.
It's just cannon fodder.
Not really, but you know, it's
who made
been
Secret
done.
Life of Pets? That's
Oh,
true.
God. I guess if it's it's the same guys who made the Minions, so I guess is it DreamWorks? I'm
Let's
not
see.
sure,
Who made Secret Life of Pets?
but I guess it is DreamWorks because. Oh no! Wait, no, it's not. It's Illumination Entertainment. It's a different studio,
is
a
that?
different publisher.
Okay. Then who made
Universal
Zootopia?
Pictures. Universal
Oh,
Pictures.
Zootopia is the
Right.
Disney one.
Yeah.
No,
it's
they-
Disney.
I think Universal just produced it.
Yeah, but yeah, Illumination Entertainment's the production company. Yeah, like you know, compared to Zootopia, which was produced by Disney, a company who who manipulates each children's emotions whenever they release a movie.
They know how to
Yeah.
break you. They will
Mhm.
break you.
Actually, there's one movie. There's one animated movie that I really want to watch, and I'm
What
just
is
waiting for it to appear in the theaters. It's oh god, what's this?
Sausage Party.
No. It's this
Kubo?
like a Japanese. Yeah, Kubo
Kubo?
and the Two Strings. Yeah. That
Dude,
thing.
it's already out. Well, it's out here.
Yeah, it's just out there. And this
I've seen
week
the art style is just
it's okay.
amazing.
It's
I thought
yeah.
I liked it.
But
liked
they
it.
say that the story is actually a bit mature.
Is it?
That got me interested. And yeah,
I want to see the ratings.
I haven't even seen the trailers yet. It's, yeah,
Oh, you gotta see it.
96% Rotten
It's
Tomatoes.
90. It's 97 here. Why is it
Oh,
higher?
wow. Alright.
It's gone higher
Legion.
since we last checked it.
But yeah, God, like the
Fact
fucking cast is, you know, the star power of this movie is just way above the roof. You got Charlize
McConaughey.
Theron, you got Matthew McConaughey,
McConaughey.
you got fucking Rickon Stark. So I hope he got his
You got
his
good old
lessons
George
learned.
Takei.
Yeah, you got Ralph
good old
Fiennes.
Georgie.
George.
You got Rooney Mara.
Yeah. You got
Nice.
Cary Hiroyuki Tagawa, who is Shang Tsung in Mortal Kombat.
Hey, of course you gotta have him. You gotta have him there.
Yeah, he's the Japanese Hollywood guy that you need to like the go-to Japanese guy.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Is it just, it's just like don't they have like a go-to Korean guy or like the guy who plays?
I think so.
Was it no not Snake Eyes? The other
No,
guy.
it's
You know
what
what I'm
I
talking
remember.
about, right?
What I remember is it's the guy who was in
The guy who plays Speed
James
Racer?
Bond.
Is it?
No, not that one. Rain? I don't think so.
Oh no.
Oh wait, I think it really depends on the generation.
I need to see it.
Because if you're talking about the guy from the James Bond movies that was also in White House, oh wait, not in White House Down, but in Olympus Has Fallen, that guy is one of the go-to Korean guys.
Wait, who's that guy?
Oh god, I forgot his name.
Racer X.
No,
Racer.
Razor X. That is Rain.
That's
is
Rain?
Chester's bitch. It's Chester's Korean idol thing going on. No, I'm talking about Rick Yoon. This guy. Holy shit. Once you see this mug, you will recognize him in all of the Hollywood films that has Korean.
Oh yeah. That's the guy.
So yeah, this guy, Rick Yoon.
He's like, look at this.
Look at this
list.
South Korean.
Look at this South Korean mug.
Man.
Wasn't he on? He was on Fast and the Furious, right?
He's in Fast and the Furious. He's Johnny Tran. He's Johnny Tran. He's the too soon guy.
Oh god.
Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Too soon. Yeah, you know.
God damn it.
But yeah, it's either this guy or the new face of South Korean Hollywood, Lee Byung-hee. Is that his
guy.
name? The guy who played Storm Shadow, because now he's selling like hotcakes right now.
Yeah.
Like he's in that new Denzel Washington cowboy movie, which is a recreation of Seven Samurai. And he's also in other movies, like, I don't know. Well, yeah, G.I. Joe.
Well, basically, G.I. Joe.
Yeah, basically G.I. Joe. But no, he's in I Saw the Devil, and he has several other Korean films, which he is very popular. Really? Yeah. Yep. It is Lee Byung-hun.
The
So
future
this-
of Korean
the future of
actors
South Korean actors.
in Hollywood movies.
Holy shit. But yeah. So he was in G.I. Joe, G.I. Joe 2, Red 2. Yeah, and he's the he's the T-1000 in Terminator Genesis. Yeah, I forgot about that. God.
Of course he is.
But yeah. So I guess we'll have to take a break. Or
Yeah.
are we gonna mention Overwatch for a bit, or?
I mean, Overwatch, you know, it's
Nothing
always a
happened,
constant.
pretty much.
Nothing much. I did my
Yeah.
placement matches.
Yeah.
I place gold.
I think this month we were more into competitive games now rather than quick play games.
Just I mean, I want to do more competitive, but whenever I play with not so much Harvey, but more the siblings.
Harvey and the siblings, they're okay.
They're like, they don't want to do a competitive because it's too much stress.
Oh yeah, that's the problem, I guess.
Yeah. Plus they can't do we can't do our bullshit hero comps, the team comps.
Unless they know what the bullshit is, we can't do it. That's weird.
No, plus there's no hero stacking. So if you watched last night's VOD, we did a beta meta where it was like 2 Winstons and then 2 Lucios and then 2 whoever's.
Didn't work. It's not that powerful enough anymore.
It worked.
It worked. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I didn't in my eyes.
And then we did the 3. We did the 3-3. So 3 tanks, 3 support.
Yeah.
So just crazy. We actually went up against a full comp team last night too, and at a certain point we played so much matches with them, they started doing like bullshit comps too. Like,
oh really?
One map, they did 6 maze, and they stuck with it all throughout. We were like, damn, they stuck it out, and we had to change our comps for it.
Yeah, I think I remember one game. I don't know if you were there, but we did face that kind of ridiculous setup of 6 maze. And what happened was they're just too squishy that they're just dropping because we've been doing something hardcore, like, there's a Reinhardt, there's a Farah, and whenever there's a Farah, it's already just it's already GG for those guys, for those kids.
I mean, unless you have got aim where you can just use that blaster to shoot a Mei out of this guy. It's kind of hard because Mei doesn't shoot instantly.
Yeah,
it's not. I mean, Hanzo's kind of the same way, but it's like once you have his bow charged back, you just release it and it fires a lot faster.
Yeah, I just found out about that one, that you have to really pull the arrow back for maximum speed.
Yeah,
I didn't do that before, but now I'm just I'm just practicing it a bit, and
it's a little difficult.
Changed the way I play Hanzo.
Yeah, Hanzo's more of peek out, shoot kind of guy.
Yeah,
he's not so much the I'll move to this spot and then shoot real quick, then move again.
You are not Legolas in this game. That is not the right game. Yeah. Hanzo's more of a Hawkeye guy.
Yeah, exactly. But Hanzo can be really good, as far as I've seen, especially especially when you're used to just knowing when to use the right tools. So using the scatter arrow when someone's about to charge you, a tracer is right in your face and you shoot it right in front of her, on the ground, insta kill.
Oh yeah, well,
or a Genji.
Yeah,
that doesn't deflect it to you.
Just have to have good aim to actually do that. Yeah. That's the problem. But I mean, so far we've been enjoying, the changes in Overwatch in Season 2. And I think there's a rumor that, well, it's not really a rumor, but it's really expected that this October we'll be getting a new loot box, because I think last 2 weeks ago I received a survey from Blizzard, they're trying to get info about my experience in the loot box event from the Rio Olympics.
Why didn't I get
so
one?
There's, I don't know, I mean, it's maybe in your spam. But basically what they're trying to poke at is that, they might be interested in doing it. So
doing another one.
I expect it,
I do like that though.
This
I do like that. Because honestly, after a while, the basic skins, they kind of get, well, not that they're boring, but it's just to have more things to work for is
collect, I guess.
Yeah,
it's that kind of habit of collecting stuff.
Yeah, just wanting to have more. I think Blizzard is smart enough to know that is one thing that drives people to play more. Because after a while, you kind of get tired playing the game. You get really salty, but it's oh, I want that skin, so you kind of play a little bit more. I think that
is one kind of way to
it's
make
an
the fans
incentive
be more interested longer.
Yeah.
But what else? I think if we're gonna tackle the Sombra thing, yeah, there are already hints that she's going to be released this 25th of October.
Really?
Because Muertos de what's that fucking name? Halloween in Spanish, basically Day of the Dead, right?
Oh yeah.
And it's her theme as
Yep.
Sombra. So they are hinting, or there are rumors that she might be released on the Day of the Dead. That's cool.
What do you think about the rumors saying that Sombra's actually not going to be a character that's playable, but more like a different game mode?
I don't know. That's kind of far fetched. Because I remember the Blizzard guys are saying that they're going to be focused more on the multiplayer aspect first.
Oh really?
Then they just update. Then probably in the future, but not this year. They'll update it to include more modes. And I think if they're gonna include another mode that's kind of co-op centric, it's just too early for them to be doing that. To be honest,
You mean
like
kind
they're
of
more
not exactly like this, but kind of like what Titanfall did?
yeah.
There's like
It's
a co-op
basically
thing.
it's like something like what Team Fortress 2 did in
Oh, they
their
did something
in their
like that?
game. Yeah, it's like a man versus machine mode where we got 6 players cooperating with each other, and they're just trying to fend off wave of robots that are identical to their classes and stuff. But it's just that as far as I know.
I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, it's not gonna translate into a competitive level.
Yeah, it's gonna
like-
be a different game altogether, I
Yeah.
guess. Like a different feel.
Yeah, it's kind of
like,
like a
it's not-
brawl
it's not gonna
thing,
be-
but not like something where it'll just change. But like an
Yeah.
additional mode. I don't know.
But yeah, I mean, it's really early, and
Yeah.
as far as I know, like
They're still
Blizzard's
refining
plans
a
is
lot
that
of-
they're finding the multiplayer, and they're also focusing on esports. So they're more on the multiplayer's focus for the game, as opposed to making more modes that cater to like PvE styles of content, I guess. But yeah, let's see. I guess this
see.
coming October.
I am
what will
enjoying
happen.
all the Easter eggs though. It's
Oh, yeah.
it's very interesting. Yeah.
Pretty so far. I guess the ARG stuff it's okay,
Yeah.
but it's going nowhere recently.
Yeah,
It's
it's
just-
just
since
kind
they
of
just-
like stopped.
Yeah, they just ended it with the what's that, momentincrime.com, like a website that has a countdown timer, and it loads up something that's very slow, and a lot of the redditors in the Overwatch subreddit kind of calculated how many days it will take for that to go up to 100%, and it's definitely probably October 25 or something. It's like just in time for the Day of the Dead.
So
And that's
something
it.
probably on that day will happen, I assume.
Yeah.
So watch out for it.
Anyways, yeah, Overwatch. We will take a break, and after this break, we will discuss about our experience in Manila Cup, because one way or another we experience it both online and offline.
Oh yeah. All right. So stay
So-
tuned for that. We'll be right back, guys. All right. Welcome back, guys, to Old Gentlefriends.
Hey,
The I forget
Yeah,
what
we got
episode
back-
we're in. We're episode
29. We got
29.
back out of a very long break because of
Extended
Narcos. Narcos mania.
we went a full tangent on the Narcos theme song.
Yeah. You can listen to it probably at the end of the show, at the end of the episode. We'll save those
We got bloopers.
those words. Yeah, god damn it. Like 3 minutes worth of bloopers. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so we are gonna talk about Manila Cup.
Yes, we are. We are. For those of you who don't know, Manila Cup just ended a few hours ago.
a few hours ago.
Yeah.
So it is a 2-day Capcom Pro Tour event that's in Manila, Philippines. It is, it is it's a very good event. I mean, this is the first time I went to a Manila Cup or a very, major event in the FGC.
Yeah.
And it's kind of unique because I've experienced it both as a stream monster and as an audience in the venue, because at first I was supposed to go there on a Saturday.
Yeah, for day one.
But for day one, but I just didn't feel it. I mean, so anyway, I just canceled my plans that day, and on the second day I went there. But before that, of course, I watched the qualifying rounds on stream, and it was it was amazing. And he's of course, it's Gutex, Mike Ross, Spooky handling most of the commentating. And here's the thing, like when I was there in day 2, you will notice a very obvious difference when it comes to watching the stream in Manila Cup and watching it live there in the venue.
Awesome.
If you're in the stream, you can't actually hear the crowd that much, and you can't see the crowd that much because, man, those reactions that is happening in day 2 is very raw. Like you see a lot of people lose it, so I'm not even sure if day 1 is tame or it's actually on par, or if God willing, better and more wilder than day 2. But I don't think so, because it's day 2. It's pretty rad. It's pretty hype. Lots of Filipino fans cheering for their hometown heroes as well as international players. And I think that's the thing about this stream. If you're gonna watch it on stream, you won't hear much of the crowd. And that's I think that's part of the production of of what happened there, because obviously Evo, Capcom Cup, you get to see the view of the spectators, right? And you get to hear those spectators.
Yeah.
In Manila Cup, not so much. Like, it's kind of muffled, and the camera is just pointing at one direction.
Is
which is just the front.
Is this the first time Manila Cups ever happened, or has it?
I think this is the second time. Because the first time, it was on Imperium, a gaming bar that's in Metro Rock, Ortigas.
Okay.
I believe, but that one's a small venue. This one, compared to the first Manila Cup, the venue's much more bigger, but I guess it's still okay. I mean, it's just the camera settings, like how they produced it. They don't have one angle for the camera.
Got it.
But I noticed that they have like multiple setups of cameras in like 3 sides. So I don't know why that didn't show up in stream. It might be because I don't know. Probably I don't know.
Too costly or something.
No, it's not too costly, but it's just one of the things that really got me thinking why that didn't do any change ups on the cameras, no transitions whatsoever on different camera angles. It would be it would be sweet to let the stream monsters know what kind of FGC the Philippines have.
Yeah, kind of like,
but
to give them a vibe of what the audience like the Philippines too.
Yeah, and So yeah, that's the experience for me when watching it on stream, and I think that's also your experience when watching the streams or the VODs. Like, of course, if you're watching it, commentators are there; they're very entertaining. But the crowd reaction, not so much, because you won't get it. You won't get to see it on camera that much.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Like
true.
you only get to see a little bit, and the sound, and I mean the audio for the whole audience there was kind of muffled or lessened.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna watch live, there it's the opposite.
Really?
It's weird. Yeah, I mean I went and experienced like 2 or 3 fighting game tournaments within this year. One is Ignition, which is in Playbook, Pergola. One is in APCC, and what their commentary setup is that you get to hear as the audience what they're saying, even if they're just streaming. So it's like their audio in the commentary section or commentary booth is blasted on the speakers of the venue.
Mm-hmm.
So there is a chance that the competitors might hear the commentary, but they don't care.
Yeah. Most of the times,
Yeah.
like people who compete, kind of just, just tone everything out, anyways,
Yeah.
so they can.
Or
concentrate.
you wear headphones if you don't.
That's
If you
true.
want maximum isolation and
Like
maximum
Max X.
focus. Yeah, in this tournament, like I think this is standard or probably a states thing, but you won't hear the commentators live.
Yeah, I think they have them sort of isolated, or they're like in a different section, a little bit further away from.
No, not
the
That's the
stage.
thing. They're not really that far from the competitors.
Or
Also.
are they like in a booth or something?
No, not at all. Because there's a stage like the way the tournament's set up is that there's a stage in the front.
Okay.
At the middle of the stage is the area for the streaming section. Like there's a PS4 there, and 2 seats and TV, and that's the streaming area.
Okay.
That's where they'll show whoever's playing there.
Okay.
And at the right side is the commentary table, just really close to the streaming area. And the left side's like the tech side something.
Okay.
So
Well,
it's
the production side.
It's
I
kind
mean-
of small. Like there's no leeway when it comes to the range. So I think the competitors can hear the commentators, but like the audio equipment that the commentators use kind of cancels their voice in a way.
Oh.
So
I
I know how it works, like, but it's kind of off-putting that you can't hear the commentary while you're there live, which is okay. Because you get
you're
the
more
audience.
you're more in the moment. You're with the audience. You're
Yeah.
with what you see on screen.
Yeah,
The commentary is more for those of us who can't really see it.
Yeah, definitely. So it's like basketball, But I guess the best way to actually watch these types of tournaments, if that is the setup in any
Mhm.
way, is that you can go to the stream, put it on audio only, so that you can listen to the commentators in an earphone or a headphone while you're watching.
That
it
might
live
throw
or
you off,
something.
though. That might throw you off because I know there's a delay when it comes to like the stream versus what's happening live, right?
Oh, no. Well, for us there isn't that much, but of course, I mean, if it's just audio only, I think it won't matter a bit. So it's okay, I guess. But yeah, if you notice it, Manila Cup stream is really bad quality wise because this is the Philippines, everybody. We got 480p streaming, and I don't know how much. I think we got only 1 MB upload speed for the venue there, which is powered by Globe. So
Yeah. I'm actually on Facebook right now. I'm looking at some guy's video of him like sitting in the front row, I think, and that kind of gives me an idea of what the setup was like. Because obviously, from the stream's point of view, it's literally just like the camera facing the two competitors and like everyone else behind them, and then the commentators. That's it. But now I'm seeing a lot more like, oh, these are where the monitors were, and that's where Mike Ross sits, and that kind of thing.
Oh yeah, speaking of Mike Ross, I have a present for you, man.
Yeah.
It's the present that I've mentioned it. So just go to my Facebook or to my Instagram.
All right.
And you will find it there. And
what's your Instagram?
No, just go to my Facebook. I think
all
it's
right.
yeah.
Let's see.
And you watch that shit, man.
What am I watching? All I see is that. Oh God. Oh shit. Hold on. Watch this.
So, Mel, I heard that you are a fan of the game Street Fighter and you love to watch it, but you have yet to dabble into actually playing it. Well, I personally recommend. I think you should start playing and start coming to some of these tournaments and start beating a lot of these fools' asses.
You're welcome.
Damn.
There's no turning back. There's no turning back now.
Damn,
You're gonna fucking buy the game. You're gonna buy the stick. You will fucking play Street. So, of course, we didn't actually fight. Nick Roos says that.
Nick Roos. It must be done.
So what happened was, get to shake Mike Ross' hand and actually request Mike to actually send Emil a video message telling him to play Street Fighter. And of course, I'm gonna include that on the post vid, on the post thing. But yeah, that's pretty cool.
So for those of you guys who don't know, the reason why that was kind of like the running joke was because, for some reason I've been watching like Street Fighter streams and like Excellent Adventures a lot if I'm not watching Overwatch, and then it's like it's so weird. Like I'm somehow able to follow like I don't know the right terminologies, but of course like you can like I'm able to kind of at least tell the difference between like the levels of skill between like players. At least I like know enough to know the difference. I'm like, oh, okay. So it's just interesting.
But yeah, so far it's okay. Back to the
Manila Cup
experience.
Yeah. Good stuff though. Good stuff.
But Mike Ross there's an interesting story there. But yeah, back to the Manila Cup.
All right.
What about you? What's your experience before I can say my day 2 experience?
Okay. Well, Manila Cup, aside from all the technical issues, it didn't seem as grand as I thought it would be. Like, well, I mean, obviously it's not fair for me to compare it to like Evo or like,
definitely.
Those bigger, more high production events, you know what I mean? But like the reason why I say it that way is because looking at the one camera angle that we had for those of us who's just watching the stream, it doesn't seem like the venue's that full.
Yeah, it isn't because how can I describe it? Like the venue, the whole thing, it's one big clubhouse which can house around, I don't know, probably 100 or 60 people max. Probably that's just a probable number. On the side there are casual tables set up so that people can play casuals or do their rounds in the pools. And at the center is the audience section, where there are tables. There are chairs lined up. and the beanbags. Yeah, the beanbags are.
Dude, the beanbags threw me off
such
so
a
much.
hit. Yeah, it is such a hit.
Do you rent those or what?
I don't know. It's kind of a feature, I guess, of
Alright. Alright.
Manila Cup. I don't know.
I mean,
I'm even surprised that there are beanbags there.
okay. I mean,
yeah.
it was just weird because the guys who were on the beanbags were either one, on their phones, two, picking their noses, or three, fucking asleep in the middle of a match. And this is like top 8.
That's right.
We're talking top 8. Top 8 is
Yeah,
fucking taking it out. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck am I watching?
It is. That's the thing, like,
At home, bro.
at home. No. What I'm saying is, after the Filipino heroes were
They're gone.
popped out of the tournament,
The hype died down.
Yeah, there's a percentage of people that weren't interested anymore at the upcoming matches because they don't know who the guys are, except for the real
Like
FGC
the top dog,
people. Yeah,
The
because
top
there are also
dogs.
media. There are also media guys there, and there's also just fans. Just spectators.
Just fans of the games who just want to like see it.
Yeah, you just want to experience, the taste of Capcom Cup, the taste of Capcom Pro Tour, and that's what they're gonna get here in Manila Cup. But yeah, like unfortunately, there are some who doesn't know that much about Justin Wong or no Justin Wong's
Justin
pretty
Wong's
popular.
probably the most
But-
popular among all
but
of them.
the other guys like
Ricky
Gamer B
Ortiz, Gamer
or
B.
Oil King.
Oil King's
or
actually, this is the
M
first
Lizard.
time I've ever seen him. M
Yeah,
Lizard.
you know what?
K-Brad.
Speaking of Oil King, I believe that isn't his character though.
Oh,
Like
really?
he just used Rashid, but he has a different main character. I'm not sure if that's true, but fucking Oil King to use Rashid and use that goddamn name as a Taiwanese player, that was fucking awesome. I remember Gutex in the chat. In the stream, actually laughing about it because it was so ironic and probably funny because
the character
Oil
Rashid.
King,
Rashid.
Middle Eastern Rashid,
Yeah.
but to be played by an Asian player,
I know.
so it's pretty
It's
long.
the ironic, the irony.
Yeah,
I think maybe that's why he did that.
I guess so. Yeah, but yeah, man, his Rashid is as fast as Carlos Rashid, I can say.
I mean, the
That
problem
one
with
it's very dangerous.
I feel like that's one thing that I noticed a lot of times for the matches here is certain people who I've seen like along the stream from I guess earlier matches or something, like they played differently than once they started climbing up higher.
Oh, definitely.
Like they become less aggressive. They basically shell up. They don't.
Yeah, I think a good example is Eta on pools compared to Eta on top 8. Like fucking Eta on top 8 is basically Violent Ken.
Yeah, he went.
He plays like Violent Ken in
crazy.
top 8.
But it worked.
He
For
did.
him. It worked out
Yeah,
in a way.
but yeah, shout outs to that guy.
Yeah.
Like, dude, when he knocked out Don in Losers, I believe he knocked out Don in Losers.
Yeah, I think it was losers.
Yes, yep, yeah, he did.
Yeah.
When Don got knocked out, the fans were cheering, Strider Ben, and I don't know, like of course, jokingly, Eta got triggered, and he shouted, "No more Ben, please, no more Ben." And we were all fucking laughing around. It was funny. He was a very good guy.
No, he's a
nice
good
kid.
sport. He's a good sport. Like you can even tell, like when he after the second match between him and
Strider Ben.
Strider Ben, he's a good
Yeah,
sport.
he was
It's
very
like,
good.
oh my god, you can see the sigh of relief. It's just like,
Yes,
oh my god,
definitely.
thank you. Oh, thank you.
But yeah, God,
Yeah, he
it
gave
is
him
a
a hard
cool
time.
dude.
He gave him a hard time. I think more so than Dunn did. I mean, I don't know if that's fair to say.
definitely.
But it just felt like he
I don't
struggled more. It could have just been the matchup.
I don't know, man. I mean, after once top 16 started, everything just went to shit on our side. Like seriously, I know. God, I mean, I was there, and I watched them play. During the top 16, there were 3 Filipinos who was in that bracket. One was, of course, Don. The other 2 was Bully of also Playbook and Infiltration, the guy who looks like Infiltration.
I saw that and I was like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? Alright.
And I don't know, like for me, out of the 3 guys who was there in the top 16, I think Infiltration kind of impressed me the most, I guess. Like it's
What,
hard.
I didn't
to
see
describe.
much of his play. What did he?
Yeah,
Was he
because
Nash?
I know
Was he
Don.
Nash?
No, he's the Vega player.
Oh, Vega.
He's the one who he's the one who almost knocked out Oil King to losers in the top 16.
Okay.
But he came up short.
Oh, I see it now. It's like
which is
2-1. I
sad.
think it was 2-1.
Yeah.
Okay. They faced
And
K-Brad.
because I know how Don plays because I watched him before in tournaments, and that's not the Don I know during top 8 and top 16, because man, like it's just he was just shut down by monsters like Kazunoko and Eita. It's really hard because if you see how Kazunoko plays, oh god, it's like after Kazunoko gets you in the neutral game, it's pretty much over. He's gonna carry you in the corner and just whip your ass until your health becomes 0. It's just a terrifying experience, I guess, for Don. And you kind of see him, like you kind of see in his eyes that he was kind of shook and dumbfounded that what the hell happened and what am I gonna do in this situation.
What does
kind of,
Kazunoko play? Kami, right? He's a Kami.
yeah, he's the Kami player. He is one fast bastard. And I think Don kind of redeemed himself on losers round on top 16 because he got out of that slump when he beat M Lizard 2-0 to advance to the top 8. M Lizard is a very good Vega player, by the way.
Yeah. Who beat Gutex's ass?
Oh man. Yeah.
It's like, god damn it, Gutex. Come on, man.
But yeah, for me, top 8 was okay. Top 8 was exciting. I was very disappointed that there are a lot of disappointments because the ones that I'm rooting for didn't make it to top 3 or probably the grand finals. Like, oh god, I was really hoping for Itabashi Zangief, Itazan, to come out of top 16, but he got eliminated during pools. I was hoping Bonchan would be on the top 8 or probably win it, but now
He got
Bonchan.
kind of
I was surprised that he was a Nash player now. Because the Bonchan I know is a Ryu. He's a Ryu player. Yeah. Come on, man. We were cheering for Bonchan before we were cheering for Tokido.
That's true.
Yeah, but yeah, the Japanese hopefuls like Kazunoko and Eita, man, those are also pretty good throughout the top 8, but got demolished by Gamer B and Ricky Ortiz. So Ricky Ortiz, she is
Ricky Ortiz rocking the Yeezys.
yeah.
It was on chat too. That was like the funniest thing. It's like, are those Yeezys?
There's someone that, are those fake Yeezys? Oh man, I don't know if that's true, but
I think those are fake Yeezys because I think I have the same pair.
Man, I only seen Yeezys by Kanye West.
Yo, those are cheap. The fake Yeezys?
Oh, wow.
But they're good. They're soft. It's good.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways.
Anyway, back to Ricky.
Back to Ricky.
She's actually surprisingly good during the whole top 8 until he got bopped by Gamer B.
I was
Gamer
actually
B just
shocked.
fucking
That
listed there.
I actually thought that Ricky would beat Gamer
Justin.
B. No, Gamer B.
I thought she would beat Justin because that matchup is just
Is it
in
bad
favor
for...
of Chun-Li.
Oh, really?
It would be because Chun-Li's top tier.
Well, I mean,
Chun-Li's the top character, and she can take care of Karen with the right tools. But I don't know.
Well, I mean,
they
probably like practice a lot with each other anyway. So she probably, rather Justin probably knows the matchup. You know, despite difficulties with the matchup, knows how to overcome it. I think.
But just surprisingly, there are a lot of Taiwanese players here.
Yeah. How many were there? Were there like originally
I think 3 on the top 16 or
3 on
top 8.
16.
Like you got Gamer B, you got
Oil
King, and you got
there's one more guy I know for sure.
Yeah, forgot his name. I think
Cola.
It's
I think it's Cola.
Cola.
Yeah.
Cola
3-2-1.
321.
Yeah.
Man, it's like he's also a bigger player.
Mm.
And those three are good. And God, man, there's also one Chinese guy named Jewa from Panda TV.
Oh, I saw.
I feel bad about him.
Why? Because he got lined up with Justin Wally.
No. Because during the time that he was, how can I say this? Because he and Gamer B went head to head in losers. And someone shouted Taiwan #1. Someone in the back of the crowd, just one guy chanting Taiwan #1. And Miggy and I, because Miggy and Will and I were next to each other, we stared at each other. What the fuck? It's not a joke if it's that kind of chanting.
That kind of setting.
God. Yeah. Oh god. I just hope that
Hopefully it didn't affect
that
him.
wouldn't piss off
but
Jewa.
man, that's hard. That's hard. Does he? Do you know if he competes? This
he
frequently.
Jewa, I can't remember if he went here before, but I think I remember him on some other major events. They're in Southeast Asia. And god, there's another incident that guy yelled Taiwan #1 during I think after Gamer B won losers finals, I think.
Okay.
And because after he won the losers finals, he was approached by his teammates Cola 321 and who's that guy Oil King. And they posed a bit for a picture. That guy yelled again, Taiwan #1. Oh my god.
Fuck.
But it was funny. But at the same time, I just hope that Jewa is a good sport about it.
Well, I mean,
because
that's always tough. That's always. I feel like that's going to be part of the experience, regardless. I mean, not necessarily. Even just, once the crowd starts chanting your opponent's name, it's easy to break concentration. So.
Hopefully there's this one incident where it's Dawn against Oil King. No, it's Dawn against M Lizard, and the crowd is cheering fucking Ghost Fighter quotes and phrases. It was cool. Yeah, they were chanting Tapusin, and Gutex and this guy. Doesn't know, or I think it's Mike Ross.
Mike?
Who was already there.
Yeah.
They didn't know what it means. Yeah, and I think it didn't caught in the stream, but someone's yelling. No, someone's yelling other stuff in Ghost Fighter. It was fucking funny. It's like, tapusin mo na siya, Yojin! Mga ganun. Natawa kami ng tawa ni Miggy.
Oh god.
That's great. Man. I love that part. But awesome. In the end, it was in grand finals, Gamer B and Justin.
Who won? I
Yeah.
fell asleep watching the stream.
Well,
I actually
Justin-
woke
Justin
up and it
won
was
thing.
the. No, but what was the score?
Justin.
Was it sweep?
It's
3-3.
I think it's 3-2 or
3-2?
3-1.
Oh.
Gamer B had a hard time
Oh,
with
really?
Justin's Karen. Yeah. It was classic Wong, like classic third strike turtle Wong,
Okay.
and it was frustrating. It was frustrating
Because I know
for-
Gamer B
for
started
players to
out
do
pretty
that.
strong while I was still
Oh
awake.
yeah, definitely.
I think
Yeah,
the
it's one of the
second
most-
the second round was like a time over thing.
Oh yeah. But yeah, man. I mean, Gamer B is one of the best, probably one of the best Nikalis in the world, and you know, it's really hard. I guess if you lose momentum of that
Oh yeah.
Nikali offensive, especially if you're in V trigger, because you won't get to have any chances to alpha counter. I mean alpha counter, no, alpha counter. Yeah.
Yeah. I actually learned
V
through-
reversal. I'm sorry.
I actually learned through team was it Spooky?
Mm-hmm.
That Nikali's V trigger actually there's one move that gives him, instead of it being a 4 frame, it becomes 3 frames because of how fast Nikali is. I was like, oh shit. Yeah, I was like, oh wow.
So-
Actually, I gotta like give shout outs to Spooky, man. He dropped some serious knowledge on the commentary.
Oh, definitely.
There was
Those guys
like-
are OGs.
There was like at a certain point he went on a 5-minute tangent talking about like technical stuff that went over my head, and Mike Ross's
Mhm.
face was just
Stunned.
yeah. Like
Yeah,
I feel like
I
it was
love the-
registering in his head, but he was like like he didn't know like what else to respond, but it was
Yeah.
just funny.
I love the part that I think they talked about. I think they started talking about the buttons, like how Capcom changed the name from roundhouse jab
roundhouse.
to
It's
low punch,
low
low kick.
fears, yeah.
Yeah. They like went into a seg
Yeah.
going to how strategy, like the strategy involved when it comes to arcades where you are near your opponent and you hear the sound of buttons, because they were wondering why Bruce or why Gamer B is actually spamming throws
Yeah, he was
even
whiffing.
in long range.
Yeah.
He was whiffing because he's trying to catch off guard his opponent, thinking that he's trying to do something by hearing the sound of the buttons, because that's an old school tactic when it comes to fighting games. Like
Mike
for
actually
example,
said Mike thought it was something else. Mike says that it was like the whiff, the grab animation is the same as his V trigger or something like that. So
Mhm.
it's like he's saying he thought it was like a fake or something.
yeah, that's the thing. Like you want to let your opponent be caught off guard by doing some random shit in your stick, because he can see or he can actually hear your stick. And that's what you know, like Spooky and Mike's actually telling how the old players do it. Like, you know, someone's gonna go stare down your stick when you're trying to do something. Oh, I know what you're doing, so I'm gonna do this instead. Something like that. It's pretty
That's
informative
interesting.
also.
Yeah, it speaks to their knowledge about, you know, like trends and, you know, tactics.
Yep.
Plus, I know that
So-
I think it was like one of Gamer B's match. I think it was with who did Gamer B?
I think it's
go
Kazunoko.
against? No, he went up against. Whoa, I think it was when he went up against Oil King.
Yeah,
someone
it's a
spoke
trio.
about you know the difference in experience, because I think Oil King is younger than Gamer B, right? Or was it
Mhm.
Cola 321 or someone? Basically, like
I'm not sure
I think
because I haven't reached that reached that part of the stream.
Oh, got it. Yeah, it's
Because I was there
just, like,
live.
further back. Yeah. But yeah, I think it was Spooky who mentioned like you kind of just notice the difference in, you know, experience. It just showed. But yeah, it was quite the experience. Would you? Okay, in hindsight, would you rather go see these kinds of events live, or would you rather see them in stream now?
Nah, man, I want to see them live.
Live?
It is a
better.
bit different.
It's a different
Like,
different experience. It's
yeah.
kind of like watching, like basically a professional sport. So like actually watching a basketball game,
Yeah,
the experience
definitely.
is different from watching it on your couch. You know?
Yeah, and dude, like, it's not just here in FGC. Like, I think Dota already had 2 events here in Manila, like months ago.
Oh,
Like
yeah, I think I remember
the
seeing
Manila
that.
majors in the
Yeah.
ESL, and I heard from Will and Miggy that it's all hype, and it is very good.
This-
And
that was the time that there was Hodor, right?
Yeah,
Oh my
that was the
God.
time that Hodor was there, and he fucking opened the door for the pro
team.
players to
God.
enter the arena. But yeah, I mean those kinds of tournaments, those kinds of events it is a must to attend them. Like it is like even for once, you gotta experience it live because you're missing a lot of shit.
Yeah, I figure it's a different experience.
Also merchandise. I was kind of disappointed that there's no merchandise
What?
in Manila Cup. Yeah, man. There's no like Gutex and Marcross didn't bring any shirts, so that's
Because you're already
that's
wearing the shirt.
disappointing. But
You're
I was
already
wearing
wearing
my
the
shirt.
you're wearing the combo shirt.
Yeah.
You wanna tell the
Damn,
the
yeah.
cast
I
about
think we
that?
gotta close. We're gonna close the Manila Cup featured topic with this story. Like, yeah, after the tournament, so it's like, this is the time that the tournament players are now relieved, so they are all relaxed now. So the tournament's over, so there are a lot of guys now who's gonna come down to them to get photos and get autographs, you know. So I went there and I went and asked the Japanese players to take a picture and some shit, and I was about to get Gutex. I mean, I was about to ask Gutex picture, but he was too busy.
Oh yeah, I'm
chatting
sure.
with
it
other
was
players.
like-
Dude, it was really hard to get Gutex's attention there because he's surrounded by people most of the time. But
Yeah.
Mike was different, man. Like he's approachable, he's nice, and Miggy and I went there because he also wants an autograph for his
for his
steelbook
steelbook.
case
Yeah,
of-
yeah, I saw that.
and I was the one who's gonna go at camera, and Mike noticed the shirt. And he laughed. Oh shit! I know that shirt. That's a nice shirt. Yeah. Something like that. So after that, I shook his hand. Mike, what's up, man? And conversation about the shirt again, and of course, I asked him to take a picture.
Yeah.
So there, and then what he did was, hey man, I want to take that picture also. So he whipped out his phone.
Yeah.
And he gave it to Miggy so that we can have both our pictures. I don't know if he's gonna upload it or something. And then after that, I asked him the favor
Okay.
for that video. And it was a success.
Okay.
It was actually asking where you live. I mean, if you are in California.
Oh yeah.
I told him. I can't remember, probably in LA or San Mateo.
Oh Jesus.
Because the tip of my tongue,
Yeah,
I
it's
can't
like, yeah, you don't
say
remember.
Montebello. It's a bit.
It's like, where the fuck is it?
Um,
No.
you-
If you tell him that, he's not
Yeah.
gonna know where the fuck that is.
Yeah.
Most people
Yeah, that
don't.
guy's
Most
from
people
NorCal.
don't. Yeah. Yeah, he's NorCal. They're NorCal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my encounter with Mike Ross. He's a really nice guy, and he's very approachable. And after that, me and Miggy went with Will. We went out of the venue and called it a day.
Yeah.
There was casuals until 7 p.m., but we decided to just get out of there because it was
Beat the
a lot of
traffic.
people are playing. Yeah, that also, and a lot of people are actually playing casual, so it's just impossible for us to play.
Oh yeah,
in
for
that
sure.
in that moment.
I'm sure you have like not nearly enough, like stations
man,
to
it was-
have like that. That's probably packed like crazy.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
And it was the tired also.
Yeah.
But yeah, all in all, goddamn, I mean, Manila Cup is it is fun. Like most tournaments like that I've been to are always fun because you get to feel the hype and the energy of the audience, and you get to meet interesting people.
Yeah.
And it just turns out that the interesting people here are one of the guys that we watch on YouTube and in Twitch.
Yeah.
And
It's weird
special.
seeing them like in real life. Like actually meeting them.
Oh damn. I think Mike is because I thought Mike would be shorter, but it isn't.
Oh really? How tall is he?
Like
as tall as Will? I know
as tall
Will's
as
pretty
Mike's.
fucking tall.
As tall as
okay.
Mike's, I
All
guess.
Right. All right.
Yeah. The one who's really short is fucking Elijah. That guy's a midget. But yeah.
God. Elijah. Wait, he didn't compete for this one, did he?
No. He didn't.
Okay.
He didn't win here. Even Ryan Ramirez isn't here. Like Filipino champ canceled.
I know they actually gave him shit for that. On the commentary, I know Spooky was talking shit. He's like,
Spooky.
way to go, Phil champ.
Someone mentioned nga parang when Justin Wong won the tournament, someone said in comments, "Wait, does that mean Justin Wong is the new Filipino champ?" Oh man. That's right.
God. Oh, that might be a thing now.
Well,
that should be a thing.
Yeah, that might be a thing. that might be a bragging thing.
I know.
But yeah, another fact, the Marvel tournament is also won by him. So he brought 2 trophies with him home.
Wait, which one?
This event, Marvel 3. There's a
Marvel
Marvel 3
3
tournament before the Street Fighter 5 tournament.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I think actually just saw one match. It was K-Brad versus
Justin Wong.
Justin Wong, dude. He got damn.
That was it.
I don't quite follow that game. There's like a lot of you can kill 2 characters in one go just because they're like out there.
I think it's best not to follow it anymore. It's a dying game.
Yeah, it's like wow.
But no, I'm just joking. But no, I mean I know it's an unsupported game already.
Oh really?
Yeah, like Disney fucking put it in the can. And it is not. No, I'm serious. It's not available for sale anymore unless it's in retail box.
Oh really?
Yeah, PSN doesn't have it. Any online outlet doesn't have it anymore.
I'm surprised it just won't go for like, a free game anymore.
Well, it's Marvel, baby.
That's true.
That's true.
That's too bad though.
Yeah. Guess that's Manila Cup.
Yeah.
So next week we already talked about what we're gonna do next week, and we just wanna make it clear we are fucking serious. So expect
this is happening for real.
I don't know how we're gonna do this, but it's gonna be a long, juicy movie club review of Bridget Jones, the trilogy.
Will be the trilogy by next week.
Yeah, it's gonna be a hard assignment because we're gonna watch 3 movies in a week.
Yeah.
We're gonna watch Bridget Jones' Diary. We're gonna watch Bridget Jones: The Edge of Reason. The fuck makes these titles? And then the third one, Bridget Jones' Baby, which will be shown in theaters this September 16.
Yeah, worldwide
on Friday.
Worldwide.
So yeah. Let us see. I don't know what we can do. Like probably the normal questions, but let's see.
It's gonna be great.
Man.
Probably more Narcos too.
Oh yeah, Narcos is the bomb.
More of Rodrigo. It's coming back.
Rodrigo. So yeah, for more noobs and for more OGF podcast, you can visit our Podomatic site, which is ogfradio.podomatic.com. For more video content, we are in YouTube YouTube.com/noobs and cubes. That is NUBSINCUBS. I don't think I've spelled it right. Probably. Also follow us on Facebook. Like, yeah, give us a follow. It's also /noobs and cubes, NUBSINCUBS. Any stuff that we're gonna do this week besides the movie club?
I don't know. The movie club might be
Yeah, but it might be
the most.
major thing.
Yeah.
It's gonna keep us busy for the whole week.
Oh yeah.
Watching a sad woman
And her diary.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, so anyways, thanks for listening, guys, and hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Give us a like, follow us if you like to. If you like this episode, subscribe, all that stuff. And most importantly, I guess, Emil, is spread the word that we're doing this. If you like it, give it to your moms, to your dads, to your cousins, to your friends, everyone who thinks they're interested in video games and movies and TVs and comics,
Or if you guys want us to try something, open to it.
Yeah, give us your suggestions to noobsandcubes@gmail.com. There it is. I've opened it.
Yeah. All right.
Right.
Sounds
See
good.
ya. Bye-bye.
See you guys.
Oh man, where the fuck is Robert?
Tayo na yung article niya.
Gagi, article ni Robert. Holy shit.
Or the babe watch.
Once nakita ko na nakapost yun sa Facebook, comment na ako eh. Let me guess, yung nagsulat nito si Robert Bora. Tawa ni Mike sa chat. Holy shit. Oh god, like I really need to fucking read something. An excerpt. Oh jeez.
Jesus Christ, fuck.
Oh well. Oh god, it's just hot shit. Ano ngayon yun? Food heist, diba?
Food heist.
Foodheist.com.
Gagi, sobrang
thirsty.
well writ eh.
The thirst is real.
Thirst.
Pero maganda yung pagka niya eh.
So eloquently.
Yeah.
So eloquently. So eloquent pala.
And 10 must-go restaurants for babe watching. Women are a mystery. At times, they are a beautiful wonder. Other times, a natural disaster. But one thing remains true.
What time is the stream yan?
They are man's greatest source of inspiration. When times are difficult and the days have been long, appreciating these beauties can be the cure to your tired eyes and worried heart. And so with these 10 restaurants we've listed, repressed souls can really bask in the wonderful presence of mystical creatures. And while your reserved passion remains untouched, at least the perfect picture of heaven will only be an arm's reach away. Just do your best not to reach out to anything other than your food. Robert Burhal, 2016.
Pinost ni Robert sa timeline ni Hal.
Ma-enjoy na daw niya. Oh god.
Hindi, gagi pinost niya ngayon as in 8 hours ago.
Yeah, I know. Yun nga yung nakita ko.
Okay.
Damn. God damn, Robert. Oh man.
Ay, so basahin excerpt lang na yun sa
Sa stream.
sa stream,
Actually,
sa podcast.
lalagay ko sa bloopers eh. I'm recording it by Shadowplay, tapos lagay ko lang yung
Sige,
audio.
sige.
Meron pa isa eh. Oh god, there's this one, meron siyang eh. Fuck, alam ko na sa ano yun, sa hole in the wall. Naalala ko kasi. Tangin na yan. Oh god. Ito nga ba yun? Jesus Wait.
Pero link mo.
No.
Diyan, link it, bro.
Hold on. God. You know what? We should discuss this in the podcast. Yeah, this... Tama. Let's do a right. No. Siguro wag na lang muna. Pero...
Baka masyado ng full yung ano eh.
Yeah. This is their article of it. Jesus Christ. The way Robert writes. Things are hot shit. God, saan yun? Meron siyang... Oh, man. Alright, since in the spirit of Narcos. Basahin ko yung first. Yung Las Flores.
Sige.
You want me to do this fucking trailer voice guy or yung narration from ano? What's that?
From Narcos?
No, from Eats ba yun? Yung sa Food Network. Ayun, Unwrapped. Para medyo whimsical.
Sige.
Wait, hold on. Let me fucking get a bottle of water. Alright. Las Flores. Its name means the flowers, and it's clear what the name refers to. Much like the Garden of Eden, the place is full of majestic creations that are delicious to look at and eat. Take for instance their Bombas de la Barceloneta, exploding with hotness that could be tamed only by a seasoned matador. Even their Paella de Conchinillo is a true babe waiting to be devoured with much gusto and gracias. And the señoritas? Of course, I almost forgot. They're good looking too, but much like the food, which is muy delicioso to both us and tongue.
Robert Brahal, 2016.
Food Heist. Foodheist.com.
Good guys.
I think we overstayed our break. Holy shit, Bert. Son of a...
Robert. Son of a bitch.
Meron akong gustong basahin pa. Kasi may mas... Alright.
Rodrigo.
Oh man. Gusto ko i-download tong song na to set to fucking zone.
Yun na lang alarm mo.
Oh, yun ang alarm ko. Yung alarm ko ngayon kasi yung Morio radio hindi effective eh. Maybe this will burn passion to my heart whenever I
Or your
wake up.
lungs.
Soy el fuego.
Tawa ako dun sa title ng kanta eh.
Kagi pag nag-alarm na yung phone ko. Pagbangon ko, kakanta na rin ako.
Kinakawa na.
Pagka-wake up, soy el fuego. Oh,
Ay, gagi. Wait. Ito, gagi.
oh God, that's just...
What the fuck?
What is it?
The full scene.
Oh,
May
nice.
kabayo.
Oh, meron nga.
Hindi, yung simula.
Oh.
Saan siya na yan, Rodrigo?
Ang tawag dun? Nag-new running man. Nag-running man yung kabayo. Gagi.
Oh, gagi.
Ay, puto nga no. Nasa loob pala yung kabayo, puto.
Oh, gagi. Kaya ako nagulat eh. What the fuck? Hindi na doon yung banda. Bigla na lang karap mo eh.
Rodrigo.
Oh my god.
Parang weird.
Rod.
Come on,
Rodrigo.
Tapos naka...
Rodrigo.
Napabigit si ano eh. Si henchman. Ano ba, bitch? Damn, saan naman sa Spotify?
Look up to you. Teka, check ko.
Tapos, naka-loop lang mamaya pagpasok.
Ay, gagi, meron.
Yes!
Meron.
Thank you, Rodrigo.
Ay, gagi. Rodrigo.
Muchas gracias.
Rodrigo Amarante. Muchas gracias.
Mucho.
Mucho gracias.